Hello everyone, today we'll be doing Maths of Standard 4th. This is lesson number 8, part 1 of the video, measuring time. So let's get started. Now, what is time? Time is the ongoing sequence of events which are taking place. It can be the past, present as well as the future. The basic unit of time is the second. Now, how we have the basic unit of measuring a cloth or a ground, that way we have measuring unit for time, that is the basic unit is second, but it can also be minutes, hours, days, weeks, months and years. So basically time is divided, the basic unit is second, but it can also be divided into minutes, hours, days, weeks, months and years. We can measure time using clock. So how we can measure time? We can measure time by using clocks. Now if you see, in the olden days also we had clocks, not exactly how we are using now, but can you see the picture? Yes, it is a clock used in ancient time. It is called the sundial. This clock was used in the ancient era. Now if you see these two pictures, they are the water clock. What they are? Water was used to measure time, that is called water clock. This is hourglass or a sand glass. Sand was used to measure time. Now I have tried to show different types of clocks in this picture. The first one is a pocket watch. It was used in olden days. It was used by gentlemen to keep the watches in their pockets. Then we have the wristwatch. Wristwatch is worn around the wrist. Then we have the cuckoo clock. The cuckoo clock, when the hour it's time, when the hour is complete, a cuckoo comes out or a bird comes out and makes a sound. So it is called a cuckoo clock. Then we have an alarm clock. An alarm clock was used so that we can put an alarm and get up, or for some other work an alarm was used. For that, this alarm clock was used. This is the grandfather clock or the pendulum clock. As you can see, it has a big pendulum hanging from the clock. It used to swindle. It used to swing and make sound. Nowadays we have two types of clock, the analog clock and the digital clock. The analog clock basically has a face. It can be circle, it can be square. The numbers are written on it. Either English numbers are written or it can be written in numeral form. The face is divided into 12 parts and 12 numbers are written from 1 to 12, and it has hands. The hour hand, the minute hand. In some clocks it has seconds hand also. That is the analog clock. Now digital clock, as the name suggests, is digital. It uses only numbers. We cannot see the numbers from 1 to 12 or any hour or minute hands. It just shows the numbers. That is digital clock. Now we have seen different types of clocks. Let us see what is a clock like. Now if you see, I have shown in this picture an analog clock. The numbers are written from 1 to 12. It is divided into equal part. If you see the small lines in between, all the numbers are having small lines in between, 5 small lines in between, where from 1 to 12 the numbers are written. Then it has the small hand or the short hand, that is the hour hand. It shows to whichever number it is pointing, it shows the hour, or that much time is completed, that much hour is completed. It shows that. Then we have the big hand or the long hand. It shows us the minutes. If it completes one full round, 1 hour has passed. So where the the big hand, wherever to whichever number it points, that number is the minutes which is going on. Then the third hand is also a long hand, but it is much thinner than the minute hand. It shows second. If it completes one full round, it completes 1 second. So these are the hands which show us the time in an analog clock. Now 60 seconds is equal to 1 minute. So how many seconds equal to 1 minute? 60 seconds. If I say 1 minute, that means 60 seconds have been completed. Then 60 minutes equal to 1 hour. That means 60 minutes completes 1 hour. If I say 1 hour has been completed, it tells us that 60 minutes have been completed. Now if you see in this picture, the red portion shows us 5 minutes. So when the minute hand moves from one number to the next number, it completes 5 minutes. So now when it goes from 12 to 1, it completes 5 minutes. When it goes from 1 to 2, it completes 5 minutes. So I hope you have understood time up till now. We have covered understanding time and different types of clocks and watches in this video. We'll meet again in the next video. Till then, bye. Now let us read the time given in the box below and show the position of the clock hands. Now if you see, all clock faces are made and we are given the times. We have to arrange the hours hand and the minutes hand so that we get hours and minutes. Now in the first picture, it is 10 minutes past 5. So we have to show our minutes hand on number 2. Yes, and past 5 means, which is the hours hand over here? Number 5. The hour hand will come on number 5. So this is how 10 minutes past 5 will be shown. In the next picture, 15 minutes past 12. So where the hours hand will come? It will come at number 12. And where my minute hand will come? It will come on number 3. So it is 15 past 12. Next picture, 35 minutes past 8. So where the hours hand will come? Yes, 8. And 35 minutes past means 35, where it will show on which number? Yes, it will show on number 7. This way 35 minutes past 8. In the last picture, it is 25 minutes past 4. So where my hours hand will come? Yes, it will show on number 4. And 25 minutes, where the minutes hand will come? Yes, it will come on number 5. This way I show 25 minutes past 4. So I hope you have understood time, measuring time and seeing the minutes hand and the hours hand and understanding what time they are showing. Now let us see, 60 minutes is equal to 1 hour. So 60 minutes equal to 1 hour. 30 minutes equal to, now here if you see number, I have shown 2 o'clock. So if I have to represent hour, my minutes hand should always be on number 12. Why it should be always on number 12? If you see, 12 5 is 60. And 60 minutes equal to 1 hour. So my small hand, if it is on number 5 and big hand is on number 12, so it is 5 o'clock. Now here it is on number 2, so it is 2 o'clock. Then next is 30 minutes is equal to half an hour. Now 30 minutes is called half an hour. If you see over here, my small hand is between 2 and 3 and big hand is on number 6. So how we have seen before, 30 minutes past 2. Here we are going to say half an hour past 2. We are not going to say 30 minutes. Instead of 30 minutes, what we are going to say? Half an hour. What we are going to say? Half an hour past 2. The next one, 15 minutes, a quarter of an hour. So instead of saying 15 minutes, we have to say a quarter of an hour. Like if you see in the example, my small hand is crossed 2 and it is on number 3. So instead of saying 15 minutes past 2, I am going to say quarter past 2. What I will say? Quarter past 2. What I will say? Quarter past 2. The next 45 minutes equal to 3/4 of an hour. What 45 minutes shows? It shows 3/4 of an hour. So now if you see in this picture, my minute hand is between 2 and 3. It has still not reached number 3. My hour hand is between 2 and 3 and my minute hand is on number 9. So before this we were saying 45 minutes past 2. Now here we can say 3/4 past 2, or we can say quarter to 3. Instead of saying 45 minutes past, we are going to say 15 minutes are left for 3, or quarter to 3. The smallest term is quarter to 3. What it is called? Quarter to 3. Now let us see over here. My hour hand is between 1 and 2. Then my minute hand is on number 3. So it means 15 minutes past 1. 1 hour and a quarter hour has passed. 1 hour and a quarter has passed. So we are going to say it as quarter past 1. What we are going to say? Quarter past 1. Now in this picture, my hour hand is between 12 and 1. My minute hand is on number 6. So it is 30 minutes past 12, or I can say 12 hours and half an hour have passed, that way, or it is half past 12. What it can be said? Half past 12. Now in the next picture, my hour hand is between 1 and 2. Minute hand is on number 9. That means 45 minutes past 1, or a quarter of an hour less than 2. So it is quarter to 2. What it is? Quarter to 2. I hope you have understood the minutes and everything in this lesson. We'll meet again in the next video. Till then, bye.